The United States has been referred to as the Great American Melting Pot for its tremendous amount of diversity. We can see this diversity everywhere we go. Take a look around you. We have many different countries represented in our own classroom. One way to view the diversity in the United States is to look at the month of December and all of the different holidays that are celebrated. What holiday do you and your family celebrate during December? Today we will be discussing 5 of the holidays that are celebrated in December and their histories. The first holiday we will be exploring is Christmas. The Christians celebrate Christmas as the day that Jesus was born. Jesus is said to have been born on December 25th, which is when Christmas is celebrated. After the American Revolution, the Americans did away with the English customs, which included Christmas. Christmas became a federal holiday in the United States on June 26, 1870. During the 19th century, the idea of Christmas was changed from its previously riotous nature to a more family-centered holiday. In fact, the first police force was instated in New York City in response to a Christmas riot during 1828. This holiday is generally celebrated by buying gifts for your family and opening them around a decorated tree. This holiday has evolved into a more family-centered holiday as opposed to its riotous start. Next, we will be exploring Bodhi Day. The Buddhist community celebrates this holiday on December 8th. This is the celebration of the Enlightenment, or Buddha's awakening, and a time to follow Buddha's example and to meditate. The story goes that Siddhartha Gautama sat under a fig tree 2,500 years ago to reach enlightenment. He became Buddha, or the Enlightened One, when he reached enlightenment under that fig tree. During this time, Buddhists decorate their houses with pictures or figures of Buddha under the fig tree to remember his enlightenment. Candles are kept burning for the next 30 days in honor of his awakening. One of the most common ways to celebrate this holiday is to spend the night praying, as Buddha did. Next, we will be examining the Jewish celebration known as Hanukkah. This is an 8-day festival that honors the rededication of the Jewish temple in Jerusalem after they revolted against the religious oppression of the Greeks. One of the cornerstones of this celebration is the lighting of the menorah, which holds 9 candles. A candle is lit after sundown on each of the 8 days, and the 9th candle is used to light each of the other candles. Some of the other ways that this holiday is celebrated is by eating fried foods such as sovanyot, which are jelly-filled donuts, and latkes, which are potato pancakes. Playing with dreidels, which are 4-sided spinning tops, and giving gifts on each of the 8 nights is yet another way that people celebrate Hanukkah. The next holiday we will discuss is Kwanzaa. This holiday differs from the other holidays that we have examined so far because it does not have as long of a history. This holiday was started by a college professor in 1966 as a way to bring African Americans together after a number of riots in Los Angeles. The celebration of Kwanzaa is a combination of many different African nations' harvest festivals. There are 7 nights of Kwanzaa, and on each of those nights, one of the 7 principles is discussed and a candle is lit on the Kinara. The 7 principles are known as Nguzo Saba. These 7 principles aim to reinforce the idea of community among African Americans. The last holiday we will be exploring today is Yalda, which is Zoroastrian celebration of the winter solstice. Zoroastrianism is one of the oldest religions in the world. It was started in Iran 3,500 years ago. Yalda is a celebration of the winter solstice and is celebrated as a triumph of good over evil, based on the fact that the nights get shorter and the days become longer. This holiday takes place on December 21st and is celebrated by staying up all night, reading poetry, and eating pomegranates, watermelon, and dried nuts. We have now explored 5 of the holidays that are observed during the month of December and their histories. Reflect on the similarities and differences between the holidays you observe with the ones you have learned about today, as well as the history of the holiday that you are celebrating. What are you celebrating this holiday season?